I'm Cora and I'm 19 years old.
My name is Connor and I'm 20 years old. I have anxiety and depression.
ADHD.
You don't judge people, you look at each person on their own merits and treat them as that occasion fits. Like one day they may not be at their best, another day they're feeling better, so you don't treat them the same all the time. You go on what a certain day the person is feeling like, and you treat each one individually.
It's really difficult to concentrate on certain things because I get distracted by everything. Like, I hate having to do the same thing for too long.
So when it comes to depression, I feel very low most days. A low that I don't think a lot of people are capable of understanding. Because a lot of people, they assume that if you're depressed, you feel sad all the time, and it's so much more than that.
And also, like, I just fidget a lot and I can't sit still in the same place, and it's just really annoying for me and other people.
I never feel comfortable in my own skin, even when I'm in my own house, especially outside as well. I feel like I'm on the verge of, I don't know, just sort of losing myself, if that makes sense.
It can impact in the way that your environment could make what you've got to do, how much you've got to learn that day. It could mean that you're not going to get as much done that day, as much accomplished. You take things in as big or as little steps as the person feels that they can manage without becoming distressed.
So for like the fidgeting, obviously like I'm playing with my ring right now, I tend to have a wristband on me, or I'll just make sure I always have something to do. It's not really that big of a deal, but it's easier if I have something to kind of just have on hand, so when it does play up worse, I'm not like getting too agitated about not having something to do.
I talk to my friends and family, not necessarily about it, but it just sort of helps me to unwind, I guess. With my friends, I joke about it a lot. You know, I think that takes some of the I don't know, I guess, scariness away from it. If I think of it as just a joke, then I think it helps me. Well, I don't think anyone wants to, you know, go through depression or social anxiety. You know, it can leave you feeling really hopeless most days. And when you're at that level, you just sink further and further, if that makes sense. But it's also made me who I am as well. Sort of defined me as a character, so to speak. You know, I consider myself an alright guy. You know, I never think too highly of myself, always help out others. And I think that stems from the fact that I've suffered a whole lot, and I don't want to see people suffer.
Try to keep myself preoccupied whenever I can. I tend to keep like a hairband on my wrist so I can at least play with something when it gets bad. But generally, I don't notice how I'm coping with it, but it's just helpful to have the little things there if I can, otherwise I just get really agitated. So.
Well, I had a gap year last year because I was lost, essentially. That's when I first started noticing that something was definitely wrong with me. I used to wake up crying my eyes out for no reason, and I couldn't understand why. And so I missed the deadline to actually apply to a course because I just did not know what to do. Some days I can feel perfectly fine and normal and can talk and act normally, and there are some days that I feel so down that I want to crawl off my bed and just do nothing. Music helps me a lot to unwind, to relax, to relate, definitely. You know, people come and go in life, but music will always be there for you, and I take great comfort in that. They're reclusive, I'd say. You can usually tell, especially to me, because I don't know. I just feel like I know when someone actually suffers from depression or social anxiety or something, because I go through that myself, and you can just sort of see the signs. You know, not talking that much, or when you do talk to them, they're very shy, not very willing to talk. You know, give you one-word sentences and stuff like that. But yeah, I see it a whole lot, definitely, in this place.